And how many of us cook simply because we enjoy cooking so much? That's good. So obviously, cooking means different things to everyone, be it personal, be it family obligation, or health reason, or simply because it's a daily necessity. But if you stop any young adults today and then ask them, most of the time the definition of cooking will stop at heating up the food they bought or just preparing the pizza they bought in the oven. And obviously, because of today's lifestyle, the number of people who actually cook at home decreased over the years. And even the size of the kitchen in newly built apartments was also reduced to accommodate to some other important needs. So that's why I'm here today to remind you to cook. Why do we have to cook? Okay, first of all, cooking is not just a means to give you food. It actually allows you to reach out to other cultures. So every country has its own distinct cuisines. Like for Vietnamese, for every Vietnamese meal, we must have a bit of fish sauce dip on our table, just like Korean with the kimchi or curry in Indian cuisines. So mastering your own country's signature dish will allow you to improve, to showcase to show your national identity, and be willing to open up to other cultures' recipes will also reduce the barriers between cultures. So imagine yourself going to a multicultural potluck party where everyone has to present their own country's dish. Then you will see that the moment people start speaking about the food and how they prepare the food, there will be laughter. And after that, you will be amazed by the variety of ways that people can cook with just one ingredient. So probably right now, you may be thinking, national identity, is it something very big? Do I have to show that through cooking? Let me tell you something else about cooking. It's not just about proof your national identity. It's also about showing your love to the one that you really care about. I'm sure that every one of you here, when we were a little kid, we always had this favorite dish, but sometimes it's not because the dish was extraordinarily good. It's just because it's associated with the image of our grandmother, our mother, cooking in the kitchen, diligently preparing all the ingredients. And when you get older and you start to cook for yourself, you just remember these moments and then you revisit them and show them in the way you cook. I'm sure that all of you will feel that your mom or your grandmother is there looking at you and caring for you. And if you have children, I'm sure that they will also feel the love and warmth in every dish that you cook for them. In other ways, cooking creates an invisible link between you and the one that you love. It's a link that connects you all through the moment that you cherish together, to the moment that you share in dinner or family gathering. So national identity is a way to improve your personal relationship. Cooking is also a very good way to release stress, which I believe is very helpful to many of us today. Because with cooking, it allows you to have freedom and to have creativity in whatever you do without being judged. So if you cook a dish, if it's good, that's fine. You will feel a sense of achievement, and then you will share it to your friends and your families, and then next time in any gathering, they will ask you to cook again. But if it's not good, it's okay. Just make sure that you're the only one that will be consuming your own product. Okay. So cookbooks and recipes are usually very good stuff for those who want to take up cooking as a hobby or just want to cook for themselves. But most of the time, people will have more inspiration and then create their own recipes more than just strictly following the instructions in the cookbooks. And in other way, because the kitchen is a place for you to actually to mix all the ingredients that you want to do, and you will experience all the different combinations of ingredients, and then you'll also be very excited when you try new things. So in other ways, cooking in the kitchen is it's the only place where you can put on your what the hell attitude and just do it, do whatever you want without being judged. So probably I've been speaking too much, and so far you have been sensing that I'm really a strong advocate for cooking. But what I want you to get from my message today is that if you're not a cook yet, you're not a chef, you don't want to cook for yourself, just give it a try, because cooking will help you to prove your national identity, to improve your personal relationship, as well as to release stress. Back to you, Toastmasters.
Thank you very much, Zhao, for reminding me that I also like cooking so much. In fact, the third point that you mentioned today, cooking is to release stress. That's true for me. Whenever I feel down and I feel stressed, I always go to the supermarket and buy a lot of stuff and cook. And then I can eat only maybe half of it and then I left over for the next day. But the next day I didn't feel stressed anymore, so that's why it will stay in my fridge for the whole week.